the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang. AaroniMoses, AaroniMoses, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe, 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 like, share, comment, subscribe. Yo, what's up? It's DNA for sure, also known as Lord Homeboy. I don't know why I've been thinking about race so much lately, but this video is called 10 reasons why I love being black and 10 things that I love about black people. That's not what it's called, obviously. But be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you really like it. Try to keep it funny. Alright, a lot of these are pretty mundane. All of them are actually, but the first reason, which is the most mundane reason why I like being black and black people, is because we are the original race, and it never hurts to be first. A lot of things, most things, if not, okay, maybe not most things, but a lot of things can be traced back to Africa and black people and, you know, shit like that. The next is because black people, a lot of black people, I don't want anybody to develop any stereotypes just because I'm black and I'm saying this. I'm watching this bullshit ass Vikings Chicago game at 7:24, third quarter, 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Second and 3, it looks like. But anyways, a lot of black people, well, from certain parts of America, are exceptionally fucking funny. And I'm talking about the hood specifically, you know. Even some suburban black people are exceptionally fucking funny and could definitely make a career out of being a comedian. And I really love that. It's a different funny than Mexican funny, than white funny. The one thing that I can say a lot of the times, because I'm black, obviously, but a lot of the times black humor is more universal than white humor. Cat Williams, I have yet to meet somebody who is not a fan of Cat Williams or doesn't think that Cat Williams is funny. Whereas Nick Swartzen and Dane Cook is not fucking funny. Wouldn't probably be the #1 pick for a black person or a black person from the hood to enjoy and indulge in. A lot of black people don't find white humor funny. A lot of black people don't find me funny because I have a very white sense of humor. If you don't know what that means, go fuck yourself. That was white sense of humor right there. Next, I'm just gonna skip it because I'm going in order. I should probably go in order though. The next thing that I do like about being black and black people is the stereotypes. Some of the stereotypes, obviously not all of the negative stereotypes. None of the negative stereotypes I enjoy, you know, whatever. That's normal, that's obvious. But being stereotyped to be a race that produces and encourages strong women. You know, a lot of people, white women and Asian women, are stereotyped to be weak women. A lot of everybody but fucking black women are stereotyped to be weak women, and if they're not weak, they're fucking crazy and they're gonna fucking kill somebody one day, or they have some kind of fucking fucked up ass personality disorder. Yeah, black women are stereotyped to be fucking crazy. Latinas are stereotyped to be crazy, but if they're crazy, if they're not crazy, they're fucking weak. That's the stereotype. I didn't make that up. That's what people, how the world works. That's what the media feeds us. I mean, I take offense, the next one of the stereotypes, I take offense to people thinking that I'm automatically a sex god and I have a big dick. I take offense to that, even though it's true. But when people assume that I'm a sex god and that I have a big dick, it offends me. It's a feeling that I can't describe. When if you're a Mexican and somebody says, "Oh, so you must be a hard worker," or you're white and you must have good credit, whatever. That shit fucking it's just it's offensive, but at the same time, delivered correctly, it could feel good. You know, I do kind of feel good about people having that fucking thought in their mind, and it does help me walk down the street a little bit. Being feared is something that's very neutral. Sometimes it helps to be the scary black guy, no matter what size I am compared to whoever perceives me as that. Sometimes it's an asset, and sometimes it is a fucking I forgot the word I was looking for. It's a handicap. Um, Being stereotyped to be a hard worker, whether you're fucking rich or poor, and you have a job, people think that you're a hard worker when you're black. And not everybody, obviously. There is the lazy nigga stereotype, but whatever. The next thing that I do like about being black and black people is a lot of our culture, but specifically the food. The food, not every black person knows how to fucking cook. I can't cook that well anyway, even though I am about to fucking chef some chicken and hot dogs. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make hot dogs like during the game, then I'm gonna make chicken for dinner for my girl. But the black people who do know how to cook, that's just fucking. Nah, it's not about the black people who know how to cook. It's about the food that's presented. You know, even if it's not slave food, I don't want to call it that. Soul food, even if it's shit that you shouldn't really be eating, like chitlins and fucking chicken nuts and shit. Like, even though that shit still tastes good, I never tasted chicken nuts. That's not a real food. I don't think chickens have nuts. But the macaroni and cheese, the motherfucking collard greens, the fucking sweet potatoes, all that shit that has some sugar in it somewhere that grandma should not be putting sugar. Ooh, he snagged that shit, but he was out of bounds. Asshole. All that other shit though, the Thanksgiving, the Christmases, the fucking birthdays. Black people don't have fucking Sunday dinner. Don't I know you've seen Soul Food 2 or 3 times on BET. That's not real. It's not the reality. I've never met a black family that has had Sunday dinner. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not true. That was that country ass family from Chicago. Um, Next is the influence that we have on everybody. I'm not saying that everybody wants to be black, but it's like white people, as a black person, the most natural thing for you should be the most attractive thing. That's just how I think. I like dark skinned women, I like light skinned women, I like women in between. I think dark skin is fucking beautiful. I've always thought that. But as a white person, you don't think the whitest that you can get your skin is beautiful. Asians think the whitest that you can get your skin, they walk around with fucking umbrellas, not because not because it's fucking horrible and dangerous to their skin to be exposed to a lot of sunlight over a amount of time. They want to keep their pale skin. White people rush to the motherfucking tanning salons and put the spray tans on. Not saying that they want to be black, but they think they prefer their look. I mean, our look to their look. A lot of them. I haven't been all around the fucking world, so I don't know. But you know that the whole lips thing, the booty thing, the fucking hair, the colors, the fucking the mates, even at least a lot of things. The hip hop, the influence on country. Country is white man's fucking hip hop. Country is white man's 90s hip hop. I love country music. If you listen to 95.5 Big Chicago, if you live in Chicago, and you listen to some shit from the fucking early 90s, like some Spice One or some 89, 88 shit, that's hip hop. It's hip hop 100%. The kicks, even the instrumentals, the words they use, that's hip hop, and you can't tell me anything different. Next, shit, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this. Next, I should actually. Next is how much we're desired in this how much we are portrayed to be desired, at least, and how desirable we're presented to be. I'm not saying everybody wants a black boyfriend or girlfriend, or wants to fuck a black person once in their fucking life at least, or wants a black baby. But that is certainly what I've been saying, and that is certainly what the media portrays. And it feels fucking good to be on top. You know, who, where it goes, what, like, the most desired person in this world is probably a Latin woman, a Latina. Then I think it would be maybe a black man, then maybe a Asian woman, then a white girl. You know, that feels good to be, and then last, maybe a mixed chick. I don't fucking know. A combination of everything, which is a Latina at the end of the day. So, um, that feels good to be at least number two out of all of the races and genders. In my mind, in my reality, in my universe, this is not fucking statistics. I haven't read this anywhere. Next is we have pretty shitty conditions as black people. Now, I made a video about this exact subject, this very subject. We don't live in the worst conditions anymore. We used to, and I think that gives us a pretty colorful, interesting story. The worse your conditions, the more history you can make. Nobody who I mean, a lot of people who end up doing something great have gone through some bullshit more than the average person bullshit. I mean, there's people who've been born with money and they went to change the fucking world and are born in a good place with no mental illnesses, perfect health, fucking taller and more heavy than the average person. You know, and they went to go do great things, but having shitty conditions really contributes to our history and making the story more fucking interesting. Um, Next, this is mundane, but we have a pretty diverse appearance. As a black person, I can tell you the difference between the features between the features. I don't think all black people look the same. Now that I removed myself from living around so many fucking white people and the combination of not going outside, um, white people are starting to look more and more the same to me, a little bit more every day, depending on how many white people that I see and interact with. But I think that we have pretty fucking diverse features. You can tell that somebody has black in them far, far, far down. I'm talking about, you know, the Puerto Ricans. I'm talking about the Italians. I'm talking about the fucking Brazilians. That's all black people to me. I'm not gonna sit there in their face and call them black, but subconsciously I know that they came from Africa. Made in Africa is on the bottom of your foot. Um, the last thing that the thing that I enjoy the most about black people, I don't think I put women on this list. I like the women. That's not the thing I like the most. Black women are pretty enjoyable in my universe. That's not the word I was looking for. But the thing that I like the most about me being black and black people put together is how creative we are. White people are creative. White people invented tie-dye shirts. But black people are a different kind of creative. That doesn't mean that I think that we're better or the most creative race. But I enjoy the soul that we put into everything. I enjoy that usually if you put a black person not in charge, but if you place a black person in a certain position or put them in the room or put them apart, make them a part of the project, it has a whole different fucking flavor to it. Language, art, I don't know shit about science. The simple shit that we created, the simple scientific contributions we made to this world, the very creative things that we do from coming from us living in fucked up conditions, because that will do that to you. Me, what I did yesterday with my homeboy's kids because they kept running around the fucking house. I put the dog kennel in front of the chair and put cushions all around it, and they fucking jumped on top of the kennel and had a fucking ball. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's 10 things that I love about being black and black people. Peace. Stay black. Ugh. And fuck a black girl. Ha.